So y'all won't say that I led you astray and led you wrong. Remember, I talked about how beliefs are worth buying into, and I talked about believing actually into your potential. I shared with you also, as it relates to that, how to believe in yourself, believe in your mission, and then I think I kind of left you there. What I want to open up with now is belief determines expectations. Belief determines expectations. If you really want your talent, hear me very carefully, if you really want your talent to be lifted to its actual highest apex, then do not begin focusing just on your talent. You have to begin harnessing the power of your mind. Yes. Your beliefs control everything that it is that you do. I want to give you this, and I pray that you'll receive it. When I wrote this down this morning, it helped me in my devotion time for me to even be a better person. And this is what I wrote down. I said, accomplishment is more than just a matter of working hard or smart. And I needed that for my own life. Amen. It's also a matter of you thinking positively. And remember, I told you about that showing up syndrome. Remember that? You got to have that showing up syndrome. So your expectations determines action. That's where I want to start at today, because that's the last place I left you. So let's start here on today. Integrity. Integrity is one of the most important things that you will ever have in your life. And you cannot live in a way that is inconsistent with your expectations for them not to even show and be where they should be. I want to say this. Your actions are going to determine your results. Your actions will determine your results. Your results come from actions. Yes, your results come from action. And you're going to have to make sure that you understand that. Please write this down. If you don't live it, you don't believe it. If you don't live it, you don't believe it. Okay? If you don't live it, you don't believe it. Okay? Y'all with me so far? Y'all good? Okay. Because I want your passion to energize your talent. As I was writing this morning, the question that came to my mind is this: what carries you to the top? What carries a person to the top? What makes a person take risk? What makes people go the extra mile of the way? What makes people be catalysts to do whatever it takes to get it done? And can I tell you, it is not your talent. It is your passion. Okay? Passion. And please write this down. Passion is more important than your plan. Passion is more important than your plan. Passion creates fire. Passion provides fuel. And Robbie Peters, this is just me, I have never met a passionate person who lacked energy. Yeah, see, if you keep telling your dream and your vision to visionless people, you're not going to get very far, because they don't have the energy to take you to where it is that you need to go. It doesn't matter how many times you fall down, you're going to get up the next number of times. It doesn't matter who's against you. It doesn't matter who's betting against you. You have to learn how to keep going and make the most of whatever it is that you possess, that you have. So in my little time that I have, I got about 15 minutes that I want to kind of deal with, deal and unpack a couple of things for us on today that will help guide us into a great apex. Because with the word passion, I want to speak this word into you, and I want you to catch it in the spirit. You can catch it in the prophetic. You can catch it however you choose to today. But this is the word that the Lord gave me, and I believe that He's passing it to me to give it to you. Momentum. I'm about to speak momentum over your life today. Momentum. You're going to have the momentum to get it done. This morning, I was out of town last week. Can I tell you something? I flipped over. We've already been through 2 months just like that. Last time I looked up, it was January. Here we are. We're in March right now. So your passion is about to empower you because you have the momentum. Somebody need to holler back at me. Momentum. I need you to catch that word in the spirit. Momentum. Now watch what I'm getting ready to tell you. Your passion can actually energize every aspect of your life, including your talent. Have you ever known a person, have you ever met a person with great passion, but they lack energy to act on what the matter is? I sincerely doubt it. Reason being is because a passionate person with limited talent can outperform a passive person who possesses a greater talent. Did y'all hear what I just said? Please write that down. A passionate person with limited talent will outperform a passive person who possesses a greater talent. Let me tell you why. Because the passionate person act with boundary enthusiasm. Did y'all hear what I just said? And they just keep going. But when you are a talented person, they have a place where they are energized. So hear me. You have to find something you like to do so much that you will gladly do it for nothing. I just lost every shouter, every person that get paid in their church. Every person, hear me. Some people will be happy to pay you for what it is that you do when you love what it is that you do. Are you listening to me? Here is something that I'm learning, and this is something that I adapt every day when I go to the school. There's no fun like work. You know, and let me tell you why. Because I'm going somewhere where I am helping people become better at what it is that God has created me to do, to pass it on to them. Now, watch what I'm getting ready to tell you. There is no substitute for passion when it comes to energizing your talent. So I'm going to give you a couple of these today, and then I'm going to bid you adieu because at 8:50 I must stop today. Number one, passion is the first step to achievement. Passion is the first step to achievement. In other words, loving what it is that you do is the key that opens the door for achievement. Okay. When you don't like what it is that you're doing, it's going to show that you don't like it. Are y'all listening to me? No matter how much you try to pretend, it's going to come out. It comes out through your pores. It comes out in your conversation. It comes out in your demeanor. It comes out in the way you look. It comes out in your body language. It's very difficult. Watch this here. It's very difficult to achieve when you don't have the desire to do it. Did y'all catch what I just said? Let me say it again to y'all. Let me give it to you again. It's very difficult to achieve when you don't have the desire to do so. Okay, so that's why your passion has got to be so important. You have to be able to understand great wisdom and why it is that you do what it is that you do. When you want knowledge as much as you just wanted air, then you will get knowledge. Did you hear what I just said? So you have to be able to understand that your passion is your first step to achievement, and number two, your passion will also increase your willpower. One of my roles, not just as a life coach, a mentor, some call me a motivational speaker, some call me a prolific preacher, whatever they choose to want to diagnose me as, one of my greatest joys is really trying to help people reach their potential. Every day, that's what I do. Every day with the children that I'm able to impart into. I tried to inspire passion. Hear me. I tried to inspire passion in all of my groups, all of my sphere, but I went about it the wrong way. All right, so I used to try to tell people about what made me passionate, what made me want to get out there and do my best, but I could see that it wasn't having the effect that I really wanted it to have with the people. All right, so hear me. I cannot ignite others to have passion by sharing my own all the time. So I had to change my focus, hear me. So instead of just sharing my passion, I started helping other people discover their passion. Y'all just missed what I just said. So there's 3 questions that you need to ask, and I'm getting ready to ask them to you to where that you'll be able to answer it for yourself. What is it that you dream about? What is it that you dream about? What is it that what are your greatest desires? And what is your greatest your greatest apex? See, until you understand what it is that you want to do, you'll never get to the place of which you can desire to become. I always used to speak about what touched, hear me very carefully, what touched my deeper levels. Are y'all listening to me? And I had to learn that the secret to my willpower is what someone will call my want power. Did y'all hear what I just said? The secret to willpower is someone that wants to have the want power. See, everybody don't have the will, but they always want something. In order to want it, you got to will it. Are y'all listening to me? So while everyone can possess some passion, not everyone takes the time to actually want to discover it. And that's a crying shame when passion is the fuel for the will. You got what I'm saying? See, passion can turn your from tos into want tos, okay? You got to want to do something. You got to want to have it. You got to want to do it. And what we accomplish in life is really built on the fact of what it is that we want. So we have to understand we got to have a willpower. And your willpower should turn into a want power. All right. Number three, and I think I'll give you one more and I'll leave you alone for the day. Passion produces energy. So when you have passion, you become energized. You don't have to produce perseverance. It's naturally presented inside of you. It helps you to enjoy the journey as much as reaching the destination. Because without it, achievement becomes a long, difficult road. For many years, I've always been deputized as the Energizer Bunny. Everyone just loves the fact of my energy. They love who I am. They love those type of things. But can I tell you something? The older I get, the more I started realizing that my batteries are not recharged the way they should. I remember I used to wear the Superman cape on my chest, not realizing that sooner or later my kryptonite would begin to show. I am learning every single day that now I am in a place where I must grow, that I want to be better, that I really want to show greater tenacity. But hear me, I had to learn how to say yes to some things and no to others. And watch this here. My passion makes me still go even when I'm tired. Are you listening to me? My passion makes me go another round and stay up and help that person with their deliverance or help them with what they need. Because I do have a lot of energy, lots of energy. And there are things that I will not stop ever doing because there are goals that I want to reach that help people grow into the places where they should. The reason why a lot of us operate at low level energy is because we don't have a desire to really want to do it. So let me give you these three things. I am gifted at what I do. That is your strength zone. What I do makes a difference. That's the results. And when I do what I was made to do, I feel most alive. That's purpose. So let me tell you something. You got to have a strength zone. You got to have a place of results. And you got to have a place where you have purpose. If you don't have those three things, it's going to be very difficult for you to understand how you can be best appropriate to help people in their call of where they are in their purpose, or better yet, where they are in their passion. We have to be at a place where we are not just in a place of burnout, but hear me, the truth of the matter really is that were you on fire in the first place? And a lot of people, without the combustion, you really won't have the fire that you really want to have. So you got to allow yourself to go and take another dip. And when you take another dip, it makes you want to grow to the greatest apex of where you could ever be. And I want to tell you, as I get ready to peruse to my close, you have the ability to have the passion to help your talent go to the next dimension. That's my time, everybody. Go with God, and knowing God as I do, He will most surely go with you. Be blessed in the Lord.